Welcome to VAR, Verbal Assistant Referee. And today I want to talk about the central midfielder African problem. So it's something I've noticed, right? If you play center midfield and you're African or you black, they automatically turn you into a defensive midfielder. I've seen it happen with John Obi Mikel, Yaya Toure, and Pogba, and so many others. It's like, even if you're an attacking midfielder, right, and you're African or you black, like a specific type of black, where they deem you strong, they are automatically gonna turn you to a defensive midfielder. Automatically, bro. They're gonna turn you to a defensive midfielder. They just feel like you fit into the profile to play that position better than any other position. Like, it's something I've noticed. Like, it's hard for you to look at any team and see someone who's African that plays center midfield or who's black and so-called strong play at any position outside of defensive midfield. They wouldn't allow it, bro. It's just like, you strong, you black, you gotta be the holding midfielder. Like, you can't go and start being creative at all that and doing all those other things, because it's almost like you stronger than everybody here, so almost like you have to play this position where even if that's not your strong suit, they're gonna force you to play that position, bro. I see it all the time. Like, you could play other positions, bro, but as far as center midfield, you have to be a defensive midfielder, bro. You just have to be. They're gonna turn you into that, bro. You have no choice. It kind of happened with Yaya Toure at Barcelona, and then he went to Man City, and he showed like, bro, like, I'm not really a defensive midfielder. And it works sometimes, don't get me wrong. Even with John Obi Mikel, like, he was a decent defensive midfielder, but he wasn't that, bro. He was an attacking midfielder, bro. He was an attacking midfielder. And a lot of these guys are like box-to-box midfielder, but they're going to turn you into a defensive midfielder, bro. You have no choice. They're going to turn you into that. That's what they did to Pogba, too, at, like, Man U. At Juventus, he was cool because he had, like, a free role, or he could play box-to-box. The same thing with France. He could play ball. At Man U, especially in the Premier League, bro, they do that in the Premier League a lot, where it's just like, they try to turn him, you got to play defensive midfield. And it's like, bro, he's not a defensive midfielder, bro. He's just not. He's just not. But the minute they think you're strong, especially if you're African, bro, you got to play defensive midfield, bro. And if you feel a little bit tall, too, it's like, oh, yeah, you got to play that position. That's your position now. It's something I've noticed, bro, and it's kind of crazy. It's like, bro, everybody that's built like that is not a defensive midfielder. Don't get me wrong, it works sometimes, but there's a lot of people who their careers got messed up because it's like, bro, that's not their position, bro. Like, that's not where they play. That's not where they play. And then when you don't work playing in that position, bro, they blame you. They blame you like you did something wrong. Like, the whole time Pogba was in Man U, and I'm not trying to like act like Pogba is a saint or anything like that, but the whole time he was in Man U, bro, they always try to play him at defensive midfield. That's not his position, bro. It's only in Man U they play him in that position, and then they wonder why bro didn't succeed at Man U like he succeeded at France. Bro, you playing him out of position, bro. It's the same thing with Yaya Toure, bro. At Barcelona, he was playing defensive midfield. He was decent, but that wasn't his position, bro. That wasn't his position. And then he went to Man City. He was playing in his position, bro. He was a whole different type of player. That was what, like, that's the dynamic we kind of saw with Pogba in Man U compared to France. And everybody act like they don't understand, or they never understood what was wrong with Pogba. Like, how come he could perform in France and he can't perform at Man U? And they started blaming him for that.
Alright, this is segment
They started blaming him for that. Like, what's wrong with him? When he's at France, he's a leader. He's this, he's that, and the third. And it's like, bro, like, you're playing him out of position, bro. You want him to be a defensive midfielder. He's not a defensive midfielder, bro. Like, the position he plays in France, he's like a box to box, and he's free, and it works. So if it works over there, like, why would you try to? But it's deeper than Pogba, bro. It's something I've noticed. Like, yeah, they're gonna turn you to a defensive midfielder, bro. You don't have a choice in that. They're gonna turn you to a defensive midfielder. So my suggestion is, if you African or you black, don't play center midfield, bro. Play every other position, bro. Don't play that position, because unless you're a defensive midfielder, bro, because that's what you're gonna be. They're gonna turn you into that, bro. You don't have a choice. That's the position you're gonna play. They're gonna turn you into that, bro. It ain't too many attacking, like attacking center attacking midfielder that you see that's African or black, bro, in any of these top leagues, bro. You don't see it, bro. It doesn't exist, bro. They will not. Maybe in France, but even there, I doubt it. But there's so many like players like that in France where it's just like, but you don't see it. Am I lying? You could look it up, bro. You could look it up. You don't see it, bro. They're gonna turn you into a defensive midfielder, bro. The best you could hope for is they let you play box to box, bro. Attacking midfield, hell no. It won't happen. It won't happen, bro. It won't happen, bro. It's crazy though. It's just something I noticed. I was just watching like some Yaya Toure clips on one of these social medias, or I think on YouTube Shorts, and I thought about it. I'm like, man, they were talking about him like at Man City, how he dominated in Man City, and I just thought about it. I'm like, hold on. They were trying to play him at defensive midfield at Barcelona, and he kept telling them that's not my position. But it was just like, you strong, you black, you African, you gotta play this position. And then he went somewhere else, and I thought about Pogba, I thought about John Obi Mikel, and I'm like, man, it's kind of crazy. But it's a thing, bro, I've noticed. So if you're African, bro, just play a different position, bro. Like, don't play center midfield, bro. Play defense. Play right back, center back, left back. Be a winger or be a striker, bro. Do not play center midfield, bro, unless you're a defensive midfielder. Because by default, bro, that's what you're gonna be, and you just need to accept it. You don't have a choice.